Oh my god, nobody's on. Where's FNAF kid? Oh, here he is. You can tell my nose hates me. I love that bendy pumpkin though. Looks cool. Besides, I don't want to leak any of my group chats. My voice is dying. Kitty.
Ain't nobody gonna believe this. Okay, say it again.
He ain't got no guts. I cleaned him out.
It's a bowfin.
He ain't got no head. It's in the sink.
But he's still alive.
And I am fighting him left and right to scale him.
There ain't no freaking way this is real.
Yeah, it's...
There ain't no dude.
Got no head. It's in the sink.
So nobody's on right now. Sad. Oh my god, that poor cat. Oh. That poor dog, dude. I hate when people Leave their animals behind. It's so sad.
Oh, we're going. Let's go.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at this picture and know that this tiger cub doesn't belong here, and that he's somewhat resistant to this particular task. This is Maximus, a tiger cub who's been handled by complete strangers for these photo ops since he was about 3 weeks old. He's not the only one of his kind. 2 HSUS investigators went undercover at 2 different facilities, Tiger Safari in Oklahoma and Natural Bridge Zoo in Virginia.
I'm going to be leaving here in a few minutes to go to Natural Bridge Zoo to start my shift in the park.
What they discovered were tiger cubs snatched away from their mothers at birth and used exhaustively for the paying public to be photographed with.
Oh, I did not like that.
The effect this had on the tigers' temperaments seemed to be identical at both locations. And their behavior should be no surprise given, 1, these are wild animals, 2, how these facilities discipline them.
Bitch! Don't fucking bite me!
Hey.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
Shit out of you.
In the case of these 2 facilities, it was pretty clear that roadside zoos make a killing
Stop
off these
it.
cubs, and they're willing to do just about anything to protect their interests.
Don't tell USDA anything. I'm not saying nothing. You don't say a fucking thing to them, period.
Most times at the expense of the
Well, I'm
animals.
gonna call the police on them.
Here, Bill Meadows of Tiger Safari disregards his veterinarian's advice.
So she wants him to be off the milk.
Okay, that's bullshit. But
Well,
he has
anyway.
never raised a tiger. I always say yes, ma'am, and do my own shit.
Don't people see how they're treating them animals?
Dozens of exhibitors across the country profit from the exploitation of tiger cubs. And that's what makes these investigations part of a bigger picture, begging the question, where do these animals go after they can no longer be used to bring in money? Tiger cubs born at both facilities were taken from their mothers at birth and shipped to a roadside zoo in South Carolina called Tigers, which, you could say, acts as a sort of warehouse for exotic animals. Since no one agency tracks hundreds of tiger cubs born each year over their lifetimes, who knows where they're all going, or who's footing the bill for their care. As roadside zoos are shut down, it's typically government agencies and nonprofits. But how vast is the network of this wildlife trade? How many tiger cubs are in transit all over the country at this very moment? No one knows. What we do know, these cubs' lives were filled with food deprivation, physical abuse, lack of veterinary care. Some even had diseases they could pass on to the public, and stress. And by cutting off the demand for these disposable tiger cubs, we can put an end to this cruel practice.
Yo, leave a comment down below saying you want this to stop, because I want it to stop.
Kicking dogs, and now she's assaulting me.
I'm assaulting you.
Yes, you're assaulting me.
You're assaulting
Look at
me.
this. Look at this. Now you're hitting me.
Are you gonna,
After you kicked my dog.
Are you gonna hit me?
She's the witness.
Are you gonna hit me?
No.
Let go right now. It happens.
Oh my god!
You're gonna hurt the dog, damn it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus!
Don't come back.
Why?
Do not come back to me.
Don't do it, man. Don't fucking do
Get
it.
away from me.
Do not do it.
She's trying to walk away like none happened though.
Let it go!
Hey, real quick. Take some fucking responsibility for your dog. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. And you're shooting it all the wrong way. She was trying to walk away like nothing.
Whoa! 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 No, I'm calling the cops.
recorded everything.
I'm calling the cops right now.
The dogs don't do anything to protect their dang owner. Bite his leg, bite his face. Dang.
I'm calling.
Okay guys, I'm making a video. I'm not taking a picture. Now listen to me, so we're now at gymnastics. I told you had until gymnastics to give me an answer for who cut Piper's hair.
I did it.
No, stop. Now listen. Olivia, get back in the middle. 1.
I didn't cut her hair.
Well, okay then. So here's the deal. So tomorrow morning, Mommy's going to take the hair that she has in a Ziploc baggie, and we're going to take it to the police station. And they'll tell us who cut the hair, because we're going to have the fingertips. We're going to have your fingerprints on the hair. So whoever did it, I'll know tomorrow, and you're going to be in trouble. So, you should go ahead and tell me tonight, and you won't be in trouble. It's your last chance. Once we get out for gymnastics, everybody's in trouble, and everybody's going to bed early tonight. So, one last chance to get out of trouble. Who cut Piper's hair? Fingerprints on the hair? Alright, the police will tell me tomorrow. Owen?
It wasn't me.
You know how science works.
Yes.
Are your fingerprints going to be on the hair?
No. It's definitely tying on.
Alright, so I'm going to check the fingerprints tomorrow and see what they say, okay?
No!
You don't want me to check the fingerprint?
Crazy!
So, I'm gonna wrap your hair around. This is fucking kick off. In your
Can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, my hair grows really slow, and this took like 1,000 years to just grow this hair. But we're gonna shave one side. Okay, so what you're gonna need. Sorry.
Ay, never ever about that again.
Right in the ear.
Why not? It's your last chance. Your last chance. Okay? You have something you want to tell me before I turn this off? You have to give me... You do? Alright, so why did you cut Piper's hair? You don't know? But you did cut her hair, didn't you? Okay. Thank you for telling me.
Then her and the dog she arrived with leave. Minutes later, partner is brought inside the home and the entire family is shown leaving around 3:53 p.m.
fans? Are you aching for more Emmy Rossum? Well, I'm the poor man's Emmy Rossum, so watch Smilf on Showtime.
I think Zuma would do that. I think he'll protect me like that.
Play a game.
Monty, we got our money on you.
Good job.
No! Aww. It's my. Oh my god, I need to watch this.
Others because he's allergic. Chase also knows how to have fun when he's work as a guide dog for the disabled. If a building is damaged or if a train track doesn't work, the opposite. He even tends to be emotional sometimes and loves to take care of little animals. Do you think that the real life Rubble will be as soft as he is in the cartoon? When we look at these pretty eyes.
He's in the bathroom. Try, come out of the bathroom.
No.
Young lady,
No.
come out of that bathroom right now. Come out of that bathroom right. This is your father speaking, and you will respect me in my house. Oh, you hit me in the face with the door. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oh no. Come back.
Eyes, we know he is. The construction pup rescues. But what? Rocky. When the other pups are there to save people and animals, is the real to do. We think that this Pomeranian might not be into recycling. He just loves to make sure that we don't waste any food by eating everything he finds. And as long as everyone makes an effort, we think that we're going to be able to change the world for the
There we go, now it's charging.
It's kicking dogs, and now she's assaulting me.
I'm assaulting you.
Yes, you're assaulting me. Look at this. Look at this. Now you're hitting me. After you kicked my dog.
Are you gonna hit me?
She's the witness.
Are you gonna hit me?
No.
Are you gonna fucking hit me?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna hit you.
Well, I'm gonna take your fucking dog away.
Don't fucking take my dog away.
Scare cam.
Oh my god. Poor baby. It breaks my heart.
No, Chowder. Pretty please. What? Please. No, Chowder. Pretty please. What the?
That video was stupid.
So
Why you work here? Yes, I'm just wondering why the betas, some of them are kept over here and they look like they're about to die. Betas. Again. I mean, what the fuck, man? Hi, you work here? Yes, I'm just wondering why the betas, some of them are kept over here and they look like they're about to die. Oh, really? Can I speak with him? Can you? Okay. Well, my purse is right there. I didn't want to leave it unattended. Let me talk to you real quick. You're in charge of the beta fish department? The fish department, the betas, all that? You guess, or are you? You get. You stock, Eric. Okay. Because I want to know. Hold on, wait. Let's back it up. What is this? This is fucked up, is what this is. Do you agree? Do you agree? It's fucking funny. I know. It's funny if I was high too. Now, this one. Look, I just fed them. Okay, they look like they're clinging on for dear life. Okay, look, they're all eating. First of all. Wait, what? They've been over here for a minute too? Exactly. So we need to fix this. This is the second time. Look, they're all eating. And I just opened this. If I have to pay for it, I will. But look, I mean, look, like they go unnoticed by the people. This is what bothers me. Look, come over here. What's up with these? Why are all these in clean conditions? All these are in fresh water. They still look miserable as hell. I mean, they probably haven't been fed. Okay, so what I'm gonna need y'all to do is just take. But if y'all are gonna carry these are animals. I mean, this one's dead. This one's fucking dead. I think. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no, he's alive. Wow. I wonder how many are. Oh, hold up. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. See this? That is a. Do you see that? That is a dead fish. That is a dead fish that has rotted. Oh, and he's in there with another fish. There's a live fish in there with the. Okay, you better be glad I'm not live on Facebook right now. I'm dead ass serious right now, like for real. So we need to fix this. Okay, no, come back, no, because we're gonna fix. See this? That is a. Do you see that? That is a dead fish. That is a dead fish that has rotted. Oh, and he's in there with another fish. There's a live fish in there with the. Okay, you better be glad I'm not live on Facebook right now. I'm dead ass serious right now, like for real. So we need to fix this. Okay, no, come back, no, because we're gonna fix this though. This is. Just bring the rest of those and put them over here. This is the beta that's in here with a fellow dead beta. I just grabbed a couple of these off the shelf, and we're about to try to make this right as we can for right now. But this goes things. I mean, this is terrible. I'm appalled. I really am appalled at this shit. You know, I want to know the manager's name. I want to know everybody's name.
Oh, you mean like in a song that I never heard before.
Hello, RCD here. We're at Walmart right now, and I got myself a half moon beta. I'll post a video on that. I got another beta, and I don't put him in the same tank. I have one at my grandmother's house and one at my mom's house. But anyway, that's beside the point. I was at Walmart because I was going to get a ornament, right? Well, Looking at the beta skier. Look at that. Fin rot. You know, and look at the water. Look at all that shit. Look at that. That's unacceptable. Walmart doesn't take care of their beta fish. You know, and
This is their time when I caught this.
I mean, they're
Less than a year.
it's horrible. They don't take care of them. You know, there's these, and they're displaying these, and then it's even worse over here. Look at that. They don't take
Walmart, take care of your damn fish. Dang.
What is that noise? Is that 1,000 birds?
Last stop Walmart, and then we're going home to watch Scandal. We're on season 2. And season 2 has way more episodes than season 1, so we're way more excited about season 2. But Kayla and Lucy said we're gonna end up not liking Olivia and Fitzgerald. So is that what they said? That we weren't gonna like them?
Yeah, but I ship them so hard.
Okay, well, first thing on the list, we write lists, is dental floss, because I need to take care of my teeth, or I'm gonna have to keep doing root canals all the time.
Don't use 1,000 of these. I know you. Once a day.
Dilly and I brush our teeth regularly, but we don't floss regularly, so I'm gonna start making Tilly floss and brush her teeth. I only brush once a day. What do you guys do? I should do 3 times a day, but I don't, so we need to start brushing more, because paying for these teeth, too much money. Why are we the worst shoppers in the world? What are you doing? What do we have to get next? Stuff for Bear?
I need one of these.
Like it's fog free, so I can look at myself in the mirror all day. It is not fog free. That you love.
Now it's a smiley
You
face.
love uvula. That is not fog free.
Look, we went shopping, but nothing fun.
Nothing fun? What'd you say?
We had super stuff.
I got stuff from our team.
I'm gonna tweet it.
Well, let's have a funeral for it.
I'm gonna tweet
Pray.
it. I'm tweeting to you.
Pray for the. Have a funeral. You're tweeting Walmart? Is that what you said? Jelly's gonna tweet Walmart and tell them that they have dead fishes over here, because she was looking at the fish and then one was dead. And I was like, oh my god, you can't just have a dead fish. What if a little girl or a little boy's coming up? Like, oh, mommy and daddy, I want a fish. I want this one. Like, that's wrong. Like, come over here and check your fish. Check your shit. Check your fish, Walmart.
Don't fuck with Joey and Day.
What?
Don't fuck with Joey and Day.
Fine, going to give her a treat. If I hurry and put one in the basket, she won't say anything. I told her I was going to go get cake or something. She can't say anything if I just put it.
Hey guys, so I'm the type of person who gets bored very easily. Like, I always have to dye my hair. I had to get like a bunch of piercings I want, because but it only had salt water, and obviously I'm not doing salt water right now. I just got a 10-gallon freshwater tank. I'm very new at this, obviously. As you can see by the title, this is so I will keep you guys updated about my fish. I feel like this is why am I filming. I love any type of Amy's filter, obviously. So now we just have to put. I want a speckle like that. No, that's like weird though. I want one with orange too.
Get the one back there.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, it's like a lot of orange.
Yeah. Or that one. No, that one's weird.
Just think, the bigger they get, the less color they're gonna have, that white color. Like the orange, that's gonna always be on him if anything expands, you know?
one with orange.
You want it to have
so
color.
either the one with the black fin.
Oh, that one's cool right there. Like, he has like spots right there. Like
the one's white and orange?
Yeah, if he gets really big. You want black in it too?
Yeah. I feel like that one.
That's the one I'm talking about. It has a lot of orange in its face.
Yeah. This one's so dope.
What are these?
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh god, not like that.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. No. Don't scare it too much.
Do you think I'm trying to scare it? Oh my god, this is so hard. I don't want to scare it. Okay. It's like not having it.
Get it, get it. Oh my god.
Yay, that was so difficult. Okay, wait. This one. Kathleen, which one is it in here?
You're so pretty. I really like the orange.
Did I get it?
Yes.
Speak.
Oh, he's huge.
I'm trying. Swim out, swim out, swim out.
You killed him.
No, I didn't. Swim out. Other way. There we go. I got them! So I went in for 2 and ended up getting 3 because Kathleen made me.
Always.
But, oh my god. But now I just want them to get home alive. So, woo, I did it! Okay, so I'm officially home. Officially done. I now have fish. I'm really tired from my stairs. So this is what the tank looks like. I have this for Valentine's Day. I thought it was really cute for this season. And then there's that big piece in the middle, an elephant and some bamboo. But for right now, I just have them in the bag they came in the water so they can get accustomed to everything. And then obviously I'm going to put them in the tank. I'll show you them better when they're out of the bag. But that little one is little in orange. I feel like it's not in focus, but it's little in orange and has a little bit of white, and then these 2 are speckled. I'm telling you, I'm gonna end up naming them something to do with Harry Potter. Since there's 3 of them, I think I'm gonna do something with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Definitely this little one having to do something with Ron because he's orange, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to be like that basic and like follow Harry Potter, but I probably will be, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to sign this off here because I'm headed to the gym, and by the time I get back, I'm going to look really gross, so I'm not going to end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. There has been a lot of misunderstanding from a video that I posted that I didn't even think was going to get 1,000 views, and it has over
Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to Solid Gold. Today, it's finally time for the update on my new 90-gallon aquarium that you've all been waiting for. I'm finally revealing what fish it is that I'm putting in this aquarium. Now, you guys have been following the most difficult fish to keep in an aquarium. I think I could just go easy on myself and have my first aquarium fish, other than goldfish and betta fish, be something easy. Oh no, not me. I wanted a challenge. The first thing I needed to do before the fish arrived, and I did this the night before the fish were going to arrive, is take some already cycled filter media from one of my established aquariums and put it in by a different type of beneficial bacteria into... Wow, that's a stunning fish. Oh my gosh. He has a video on his channel, a very long video, titled How to Keep Discus, I think it's called, and it is him filming a talk that Al Sabetta gave at a of the fish bag into the net. The bucket will catch the water, the fish will be caught in the net.
Hi, this is Phyllis. I wanted to show you this frozen fish I just bought at Walmart. I believe it was $10.90.
Walmart right now, and this fish over here just dying, and I think he gave up.
The baller shark.
These are called the baller shark. It costs $6.36. My nigga right here is not making it. Look at him.
That's definitely
Who's drowning?
Oh yeah, he's dying.
He's the only fish. Oh yeah. He's alive.
Joker.
Oh, they're all fighting with this fucking snakefish right here. Wherever she's going, but oh,
Snakefish.
Teddy is trunk.
I look really gross, so I'm not gonna end the vlog.
Oh. I was just talking about him. I was just saying I just gave him a shout out, that's all. Ah! Oh god, this live stream I ranged a lot in it. I forgot about that. And I'm fucking mad as hell at this live stream. Oh, my nose. Do you hear this right now? Please, tell me if you are. Because this is really... Why not? You're evil. You're evil, Zuma. You're evil. So am I. Bro, I wish Natalie was at my house, dude. I wish she was. Cause she didn't, and then you'll hear her voice in the live stream as well.
Rate of 10 times a second, this video is able to quickly rip up through emotion, realism.
to this.
Yeah, they got a few fish in that little tank.
Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you? Pretty good, pretty good. I was just wondering if you two today would be able to give a donation to help support our music program today.
I'm sorry.
Have a good day. All right.
You can't come to Walmart without them trying to get money out of you. Dead fish. Dead fish. All over. Jeez. It's stuck in the plant.
Got this one open.
Good.
Those are all cool, right?
Yep.
More fish.
All the fish in that 5-gallon aquarium. You gotta be kidding. You just gotta be kidding. Look at these Oscars. There's gotta be 10 Oscars in there. Chicklids.
This is my Walmart, and it just makes me depressed every time I come by here. They have them like every other week. They get like a new shipment of like 20 of these guys. But yeah, this is what they stock here for 4. I'm gonna open. I am.
Look at all this. Jeez.
All the Oscar tanks are already gone, and we put, what, like 5 pensions in there?
Yep.
Just proves how many are in there.
Oscars, Chicklids, and Grammies. And a big dead guy with no eyes, and they've been eating on him for a while. Oh my gosh.
me see you come in. Hi there, Michelle from Chartres Flower Works. How does this make you feel? Do you think that this fish is having a great life in this tiny bowl? Here's the common misconception about goldfish. You see, in the Tang Dynasty of China, from 618 to 907, goldfish were kept in large ponds as pets. When there was an event in which many people would be visiting home,
Oh, he was so curious. Get us attention. Oh my, shut up. Oh, he's loving it. Oh. He's so done. Another one? He's like, shut up, you're crazy. Do cartwheel, do cartwheel, do cartwheel.
慢慢的了，眼睛瞪白了啊！咦，小心手给我。你粘着它。干嘛呢？这个过程需要几分钟？要几分钟。这个颜色更快了。
更白了哈。一会儿就行了，一会儿就缓过来了。
缓吗？
缓。
它眼珠变黑了就行了，眼珠是白的。哦。颜色还原是 OK 的。对，混能还原。
Frozen, alive, ripped to shreds, thrown around, gassed by the dozens. This is what we found when an eyewitness went inside an animal mill that supplies Petco and PetSmart stores. Thousands of animals were crammed into bins or wire-floored cages before eventually being shipped to pet stores throughout the eastern United States. Petco, PetSmart, and other stores returned unwanted, sick, and injured animals back to the dealer, including this sick guinea pig named Elvis by the eyewitness. A few days later, Elvis was dead. Cats were allowed to roam freely in a warehouse, panicking the small prey animals being housed there. Cats knocked over bins and attacked dozens of small animals, leaving the floor splattered with blood. This hamster was bitten by one of the cats, but was denied any veterinary care, finally dying alone on the floor. Animals were dumped by the dozens into a cooler smeared with feces and gassed en masse. Other live animals were crammed into zipper bags and frozen to death, including these newborn rats. PETA's eyewitness tried to comfort some of the sick and injured animals, but there are thousands of animals suffering at this one supplier alone, and millions more in pet stores around the world. The best way to help these victims of the pet trade is to refuse to shop for anything at Petco, PetSmart, or any other pet store that sells live animals. Go to PETA2.com/petstores or text WRONG.
This is the story of many of the reptiles and amphibians who are sold at PetSmart and other pet stores. At Reptiles by Mac, a massive exotic animal mill, a PETA eyewitness saw countless animals arrive in tiny containers, sometimes from halfway around the world. These turtles frantically clawed at the sides of the crates, desperate to get out. In its 2 warehouses, Reptiles by Mac kept tens of thousands of animals crammed in filthy, barren plastic tubs, often without adequate food and water. Parched and dehydrated animals clamored for water and drank for several minutes after being given water by PETA's eyewitnesses. Finding emaciated animals was typical for PETA's eyewitnesses, like this bearded dragon, who was desperate for food and water. This is what a healthy bearded dragon should look like. Countless animals never made it out of Reptiles by Mac alive. PETA's eyewitnesses documented the agonizing deaths and cruel killings of hundreds of animals. Animals who got loose were caught with makeshift glue traps, pieces of cardboard covered with double-sided tape, which weren't checked for several days, leaving them to struggle and die a prolonged death. Others frantically attempted to escape, tearing their skin and dropping their tails as they thrashed around. Bearded dragons were kept in severely crowded tubs and had to fight for food and space, resulting in horrific injuries. Some with nearly severed, infected limbs, exposed bones, and bloody wounds were denied adequate care and often just left to rot.
This needs to stop. Seriously.
It's done for the sick ones.
I cut legs off before. I had legs before. They didn't budge, and all I had to do was with wire cutters.
We're a wholesale distributor, man. So anytime like I'm complaining about, the health of like a certain animal or like one or two animals,
And some animals, like the orcas at SeaWorld, they have to watch their parents bleed to death. This sucks. This needs to stop. Now. I swear I will walk all the way to my local pet store and yell at them. And yell at the manager. Oh my God. Yell at them. And yell at the manager. I'm not gay, dude, if you're wondering. Oh my God, no, hell no. No, I'm sorry, that's it, hell no. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You're gay, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Some reptiles were put in small bags and gassed with carbon
I can
dioxide.
tell.
Workers
Because of
described
that
animals being
website.
thrown into a freezer while they were still alive.
It needs to have been put down a long time ago. Usually I just throw them in a fucking cooler.
I've seen them frozen in the freezer, like trying to get out.
And this is what it's all for. Thousands of animals were shipped to PetSmart and other stores in crowded containers with no food or water. And Reptiles by Mac is the 6th supplier of pet store chains that PETA has exposed. If you would like to help these animals, please go to PETA2.com and tell PetSmart to stop selling all animals. And please, never shop at a pet store that sells any animals. Thank you.
I swear, dude. This is so sad. All they want is a good home, a good life. That's it.
Meet Miss Rat and Ghost, an albino hedgehog. Both of these animals suffered at the hands of animal breeders and dealers Lynn and Kenneth Kubik. Their stories are just 2 more reasons never to support the pet and exotic animal trade. During a PETA investigation, witnesses found Miss Rat at Willard's Rodent Factory. You've probably seen pictures of people posing with tigers and other animals in your social media feeds. But this look inside Dade City's Wild Things shows the hidden cruelty of using wild animals as props in photos. Just hours after being born, baby tigers were taken from their mothers. These terrified newborn cubs were carelessly pulled through the metal wires of this cage. It is unlikely that they will ever see their mother again. Just outside the cage, a dead newborn cub was left on the ground. The surviving cubs were then used in money-making photo ops for tourists, including swimming with tigers. Tigers were forced to swim in this pool with patrons, and if they tried to get out, they were sometimes pulled back in by their tails. This tiger, named Ariel, had an apparent neurological condition, but was forced to swim anyway. Here she frantically paddles to keep her head above water. Cubs were forced to participate in encounters, even when they were desperate to get away or rest. This white tiger cub, named Luna, was howling and crying trying to get away, but was continually yanked back by the neck. Luna was also repeatedly hit by a trainer and even shoved into a pool during a training session. And she wasn't the only one to be struck or roughly handled behind closed doors. Once the tigers grew too large to be used in encounters or as props in photos, they were confined to tiny wire cages like these, or sold or transferred to other facilities. It's likely that for the rest of their lives, they will have nothing at all to do but sit and stare. Other animals at the facility fared no better, suffering from psychological distress, illness, and a lack of...
My name is Orchid, and this is my story. I was born in 1988 at Shamu Stadium at SeaWorld San Diego. The first thing I saw was my mom. Her name was Candu. And then I saw all the people. So many people taking pictures. I didn't know then what I know now. I was named after my dad, but he died a few days after I was born. My mother took care of me the best she could, even though we were really cramped. She told me that she was born in a wide open space where she lived with her pod, and that they could explore and swim for hundreds of miles. It sounded like a wonderful place, but one day, she was taken from her mom and pod and brought here, where there is no place to explore, no place to go. Soon they started forcing me to perform. If we did the tricks the right way, then we got to eat more. If we didn't do the tricks, sometimes they'd give us less food and we'd get hungry. Sometimes I'd perform with a whale named Corky. Corky had been pregnant 7 times, but none of her babies had survived. She liked me a lot. Looking back, I think she just wanted to be close to a baby because she couldn't have one herself. My mom didn't seem to like that, and one day when I was about a year old, Corky and I were in the same tank. And when they let my mom in, she rammed into Corky, trying to get her away from me. And that's when I saw the blood pouring out of my mom, out of her mouth, shooting out of her blowhole. I guess when she hit Corky, the impact severed some arteries in her head. It took about 45 minutes for her to die, and then she was gone. And then I saw the people, so many people taking pictures. A few years later, that's when I met Splash. He came to San Diego in 1992, but he brought his health problems with him. He had epilepsy, and that caused him to have a lot of seizures. He was always on some kind of drug, but they still used him in shows anyway, forcing him to perform. A few years after he got here, he had a seizure and slammed into one of the tank's concrete walls. I helped hold him up to the surface so he wouldn't drown. A few years later, another whale named Sumar came to San Diego after his mom in Orlando rejected him. That happens a lot here, I've noticed. But a few years later, I watched Splash die in a nearby tank. And a few years after that, Sumar died too. I get so frustrated. I've pulled trainers into the water, broken their bones, and hit them. But they keep trying to artificially inseminate me. They keep making me do tricks for food. They keep me in these concrete tanks, and everyone around me dies. There has got to be something better than this. There has to be. My name is Orchid, and I need your help. Please, don't go to SeaWorld. Go to SeaWorldOfHurt.com to learn.
I'm number 268. Well, that's the number they stapled into my ear when I was born on the dairy farm. I don't have a name, but today I'm going to share my story. I've heard that most people have been taught that we are these magical milk machines that live on rolling green hillsides, producing an endless supply of